How's it going, everybody? So I'm Joel from Joel's Comic Talk. So I am wearing my awesome Star Trek shirt. So I'm going to show some cool Goki comics I have in my collection. For the next couple of Thursdays, it's going to be, for Ventures Thursday, it's going to be some cool Star Trek Goki comics, because I do have some cool Star Trek Goki comics in my collection. So here we go. So first one I want to show you guys is actually by Whitman Publishing. It's a reprint of two Star Trek stories from the Goki series. There's two stories called The Inventions and The Choice. It's in pretty good condition. As you guys can see, some spot wear and tear, but it's one of my better, older condition books. It is from 1978, but it's such a cool story. This first story is from Star Trek Goki issue 33, and the second story is from issue number 41. So it is this is a reprint of two different stories, but still pretty cool, and it's an oversized issue, so it's a little bit bigger than a normal comic. So this is just one cool Star Trek that I have. It is by Whitman. It's been selling on eBay at, from what I see, for about $8 to $10 US, so maybe 15 to 20 Canadian. So not bad condition, pretty good. Still just a cool Star Trek one. So my tip number one is collect what Star Trek comics you like. Star Trek went through many publishers during this run. Started by Goki, Marvel, DC, and recently IDW. So it has, like many other franchises, has gone through different publishers. So next one I want to show you guys is issue number 53, again by Whitman, not Goki. I thought this was a Goki, but this is Whitman. So this is in very good, fine condition, about 5.0 to 6.0 out of 10 on the scale, and it was published in July of 1978. So I was 3 years old when this comic came out. So for showing its age, is not in bad condition. Is in which the Enterprise, there is a cool story in here. The Enterprise goes to a planet, and they're just they're, as it says, ancient Greek entities force Kirk and Spock on an odyssey. So it does kind of say the description of the story right on the comics. So again, this is it's a 0.35 cover. Imagine paying 35 cents back then. That's crazy, but with inflation and in today's money, this is about $6 to $10 book. So still, that's not bad. Because it is in very good condition. It's always, there's a little bit of wear and tear, but to me the story is great. The entertainment value is there, so I give it an 8 out of 10 just for an overall comic. I don't know who has this comic, but it's still pretty good. So it is pretty collectible in my view, because it is early Bronze Age. So my tip number 2 is collect what publisher you want. I mean, this has been gone through many publishers. If you don't like Goki, there is Marvel and DC, and I will be showing those in future Thursdays, even though they won't be vintage like Goki, but it is what it is. So I do also, next one I want to show you guys is Star Trek number 28. This is more one of my better condition ones. As you can see, I got it bagged and board. It's in fine, very fine, so it's about a 7 to 8 on the scale out of 10. So pretty good condition there. As you can see, there's a little bit wear and tear, but still in better condition than this one. And this is an earlier number one, and this one is by Goki, as you guys can see. This features what does it my notes say? This is a part 1 and part 2 story on here, where Kirk and company investigate an asteroid encountered. So a pretty cool, exciting story. Again, overall, I think the entertainment value is there for this comic, and I give it another 8 out of 10, because the story and art is all old there. So I think it's pretty cool. So like it says, is it a dead planet or is it a deadly planet? Who knows? Just have to read it to find out. So Kirk and company go on to find the planet, and they get hostile. So this is about, actually, the condition is in, because it's on a higher grade point, this is about $25 to $35, but because it is a lower number, so this is pretty one of my more better condition comics that I'm showing you guys. So I think this is pretty good. And this is cover date 1975. So this is the year I was born. So that's pretty cool. So this is, well, you guys can figure out how old I am from with that. So I'm not going to say my age, but still for an older comic is still pretty good. And I think I'm still not bad. So haha. So next one I want to show you guys is another earlier one, is number 25. Again, 1975, the year I was born. Kind of another cool story. Again, as you can see, it shows the description of kind of the story, what's happening, which is just pretty cool, I think. So this is another cool Star Trek, and again, it's in good, very good condition. Not as good condition as this one, but still is pretty good. And because it's at low, again, it's number 25. It is a little more valuable. This is about a $15 to $20 book, US. So if you do, I'm not going to do the conversion, but you guys can do the conversion. And again, this is a 0.25 cover. As you can see, there's a bit of tear on there, so it is what it is. But this is, you can find all these stories reprinted in the trade paperback called the Enterprise Log. That reprints all these stories, so that's pretty cool too. If you can't find the book, or if it's too expensive for you, you can always find the trade paperback, which sometimes I do too. So this is where the crew of the Enterprise must save the planet from miniature people. So again, it does explain what's going on in the book even before you read it. So that's pretty cool. What do you guys think of the cover? Do you like it? No? Yes? I think it's great. So again, it's a 36-page story. So back in the day, comics had more pages back then. So I think that's cool, which to me makes it more collectible. So a fun fact with these Gold Key ones, they ran from 1967 until 1979. So that's a very good run. They did like 61 issues for this series. I wish I could afford to get them all, but I can't. Number one's going for like $400, so it is more expensive, but still pretty cool. That I do have a few in my collection. While I don't have all of them, I am trying to get them all, but it is what it is. I can't afford to get the earlier ones, unfortunately. So again, this is number 13, 1972, another early Bronze Age one. But this is what people were reading back in the 70s. So this was even before I was born. So for a very old comic, it's not, for being almost 50 years old, this is not bad condition. So the Enterprise picks up and then intergalactic hitchhiker in this story, and is forced to take him to his home planet. So it is what it is. So cover price, you go back in time, the prices go for comics get cheaper. So this is 1972. So in early 70s is a 15-cent one, whereas this one here was 25 cents, because this is later. This is later in the 70s, closer to the 80s, but price was a little bit different back in 1970s. So that's, even though in today's market, you never find a comic book for 15 cents, even on your best day. I don't think so. This is about 4 to 5 out of 10, or very good fine on the scale. So it's a little wear and tear here and there, minor defects. So some little bit of spy damage, but overall it's intact and everything like that. So it's still pretty good. So I saw this on eBay. I looked at the value. It's about 15 to 20 US if you were to buy it or find it on eBay. I try not to buy on eBay that much anymore. They're good for looking up sold prices, but that's about it for your comics. I try and buy from my comic book store if you're lucky enough to have one, or there's a few online shops in Canada that I do order from time to time, because it is what it is. Because I don't have a comic book shop in my city. I only have what's called a hobby shop. It has everything but comics, so it sucks for me, but it is what it is. So last one I want to show you guys. Actually, I'll do my tip number 3 first. If you can't find the issue, or if the issue is too expensive for you, get the trade paperback, because by the time, even though trade paperbacks are expensive, but by the time you add up all for the comics, you're spending just as much for the trade paperback as you are for the comics. So if you can't afford all the comics, then just go for the trade paperbacks. Even I have to do that because I can't afford every issue, so it is what it is. So anyways, last one I want to show you guys, even though I did go quite in order, this is Gold Key Star Trek number 40, cover dated 1976, 0.30 cent price. So as you can see, when you get early on, more closer to the 80s, price goes up, whereas in the early 70s, prices were 15 cents. So I think that's how inflation works. So in this one, Dr. McCoy visits his daughter Barbara, and Kirk and Scotty throw out plans of bad guys. So there's a couple of different stories in here. So this is about 6 to 7 on the scale. So it's in pretty good condition. There, as you guys can see, there is some wear and tear, but to me it's still collectible because it is under number 50, but it is number 40. Love the cover. Love how they put what this hypnosis on there, what it says before you even begin to read the story, where it says an alien beast, McCoy's daughter, and the Enterprise. So it tells you exactly what's going on in the comic, which these days most comics don't do that. So there you have it. There's a few Gold Key Star Trek comics I have in my collection. When you actually add up this pile, it comes to a little bit amount of money. So to me, very collectible, very early Bronze Age comics. So again, collect what you want. This is what I just have in my collection. For next Thursday, there will be another YouTube video for more Gold Key comics. I only have about 4 or 5 more I want to show you guys. I'll do a little bit more research to find the stories and everything. But to me, I think these are important to showcase, and I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing Archie comics throughout the summertime. But I will be showing a couple more videos for Archie comics because I do like Archie, but no YouTube video this weekend, no new comics. But you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'll be showing some cool other stuff from my collection at Joe's Comics Table, all the same spelling. So yes, hit like and follow me, and thanks everybody for watching. I hope everybody likes Star Trek. I know I'm a big fan, but I'm going to leave the question for my final thought is I'm going to leave you guys with a question. What's your favorite? Do you like Star Trek or do you like Star Wars? There's always been a debate going on between those two franchises. I do like Star Trek just a little bit more than Star Wars, but I do like both franchises, as you guys know from past videos. And I do collect both Star Wars and Star Trek comics. So anyways, there's my first, there's some first cool set of Whitman and Gold Key comics. So I hope you guys liked it. I enjoy showing it to you guys. And always hit like and subscribe to my channel. And again, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and and Instagram. I am on there, so and I'll be doing more vintage comics for you guys. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day.